welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that are really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Master! But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children, when they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building, crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up to plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing into something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in my it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't catching up when my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a good one in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Jacksonville. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Dart. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That one's incomplete over the middle. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Throwing on first is Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
4 yards.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Line. Ray. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a great play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one connects. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Dark from the pistol. They set up the screen. Blocks. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Darts out of the shotgun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin. But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second and 15. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Going on first down. It's Starks. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with it.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the draw, this is Brooks. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. You'll be keeping this option on first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars tie and can take the lead here in the second. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Kraft has it. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 34. Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that gain. As Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Your start now. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
On 1st down, here's Dart. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Darts looking to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. From the gun, here's Dart. Drops this one underneath, Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's third and goal. Brooks. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Cam Little getting the call on fourth down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. It's the Seahawks. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. Now Herbert to throw. That's JSN. Smith and Chip on the quick slant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First and 10, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
That's incomplete on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Cam Little for the Jaguars field goal.
Little knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his third interception.
Now he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that third pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that third pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. First and 10. It's Harvey. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's Harris on the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
At the 43-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Third and 4 coming up now. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Now Herbert again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And Dory Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41. Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You've got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's caught left side by Harris. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Najee Harris, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Golden Brooks here to start the half. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, clear start. They set up the screen. Brooks. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 46. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. from the 41. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jackson on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Connects on the crosser. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. They just get the play off. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. It's Harvey straight ahead. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, shot. Lightning 18.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the 34. What a hit! Jars the ball loose! And that should be Seahawks football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Kappa.
Giving this to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, Herbert. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Fits it through the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
That's good.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Brooks on the counter, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll call his own number. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up to 1st and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Dart looking to throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game up.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He'll throw it. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Herbert from the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. He's got it complete to Reed. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Lion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up to pass. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Harvey on the carry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jaguars' 6-yard line.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 27. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all the check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Footmost squad. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Baba pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On the ground, E.J. Giddens gets it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one connects. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Returning it from the 4. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Come on. Hey, 50,
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Achane. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and just 2 to go.
19.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get any. Where the defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That's brought in. Hits his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for Indianapolis. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Richardson now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70.
To throw, Richardson. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go!
Now carried by Giddens. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Come on. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Richardson back to throw. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pull out in front for their 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. To throw, Hooker. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion, out of the slot. Second down carry for Achan. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They send Hill right. Throwing on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hooker will look to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On here with Giddens. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts with a 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. On the draw, this is Taylor. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just...
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Hooker to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes this in at the 25.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Hooker. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Running with H.A. and out of the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
Formation for the Dolphins.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this series with an option left. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This is Giddens. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and 1, here's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to have number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him running the comeback. 30. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. 2 now from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Working inside the red zone. The back's got it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Option give to Taylor. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
Ready? 70 Lions.
1st down, and they go right back to it.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Panther 11. Here we go. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's a handoff for H.A. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They may still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Get it. Back all 80.
Here's Richardson. Going to the screen to Taylor. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's good for a Colts.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can. Physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
Richardson will do it himself. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Return to Taylor on third down. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. To the left side. It's pulled in by Waddle. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tagovailoa on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Tagovailoa on first down. It's caught left side by Hill. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a gain. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off.